Alright, Geoff, welcome back to the mix here, kiddo. So, technique stuff. Here's what you've been doing, like the rest of the world, using your palm to fret, creating a situation where your fingers feel hard to reach, and it's difficult to do things like hammer-on bends or do that or whatever. So, like we talked about, the difference between classical thumb position and thumb over top is pretty nominal, or you can just go like that. My thumb is over the top, but my entire hand's out here, including my 1, 2, 3rd knuckle down. This one's not behind the instrument, but out front, and that's how we get enough space to be able to reach our fingers and so forth. So we also talked about playing down in this part of the fretboard, moving your elbow off your body a little bit, like first position chords, same type of shit. If I did this, I'd be having the same issues, but just doing that at the end. And what's more, I'm going to suggest for the exercise that you're going to do that you just pick whatever fret feels most intuitive, something like the 7th fret where we're just parallel naturally. Just drop at your shoulder and elbow. You don't want it up here tense or resting on your leg, just loosey-goosey, either position, thumb-wise, I mean. And there's 2 total thumb positions, classical and the one we were just discussing. So we're going to go hammer-ons on the way up. And I'm doing this in rhythm because I know how to do it. For you, just be sure to stay super consciously focused. And make sure you're not bending any of the strings. Be sure that your index finger isn't picking up, which also was a product of being like this. And just take forever. It's all good. And then rather than doing the pull-offs back down immediately, do a couple more of those until it actually starts to sound good and like something you can do in rhythm. Conscious, focus, headspace. You don't have to play it in rhythm. Don't turn it into a song that goes, now these notes are hitting on the score. I'm doing the anxiety worked on this. That's the end game. But we're really just working on hand movements, so take rhythm out of the picture entirely. Then pull-offs on the way back down. So we have this brain fart with going there here prematurely. It's the 2 high strings, and of course you can warm up just by going through the notes. Cool. So just stop work on that until it starts to get more natural. Something I was going to suggest is that you also, just on the 3 high strings, and this would be a great time to go ahead and have your geography test about the 4th string and the 3rd string. You've been going 6, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3. When it probably will take 5 total minutes to fully internalize this one's the 3rd string G. What we did during the lesson is what you should do. Just randomly give yourself string numerical values that include 3 and 4, like 1st string, 4th string, 6th string, 3rd string. Roll a die if you want, but either way, processing that this is the 4th string and this is the 3rd string without thinking about needing to count down. That's like finding the 10th fret, turning that into a project, which a lot of experienced guitarists do because they started by going to like 7, 10, or back from there. We can just go, this one's the 10th fret, So there we go. It's a geography test, not a deductive reasoning problem. Names, fret numbers, etc. Cool. So our song takes place at the 2nd fret, which is pretty big reaches. You might do it at the 5th fret or something first if you want to. But yeah, let me just go lick for lick with him, and we will act accordingly. Yeah, not coming to my kitchen, not this one, but this one. Yep. Cool, so we're skipping the first few seconds of dissonance in the song, and we get cool, so index, ring to index, and you want this to be pushing down, so it goes, I'm pushing down 1 finger, I'm pushing down 2 fingers, such that I can do a pull-off. You don't need to do much of this with a pull-off, as long as this finger is actually sounding. And then, same thing on the next string down. Be mindful, maybe just shoot for straight in the middle of the fret. So there's our transition from ring finger or on this string. It would seem like, but don't I just use my pinky there? Like we said, that's for different kinds of phrases where we're not playing blues riffs. In this song it wouldn't really matter, but we're going to go as though you might go at any moment. and with bends and shit, which probably he'll be doing in a second. But there we go. And that's that rather so now we get where we dealt with this concept of how we handle and make it sound good. It's not all fingertip, or we just do like a chord, but it's this feeling. So take the hammer out and just go. We've already dealt with this in other songs we worked on 30 years ago, but yeah, it's like that note I'm fretting about here, and then like that, so it's not just a chord, nor is it. It's, you know, if you thought about playing quickly, like, you need to have that position. Cool. So there we go. Whatever it was, and it's, and then we get. So there we get a bunch of ring finger. And we talked about how if we were advancing to pentatonic 2, we'd use our middle finger moving forward and our ring finger moving back. But this is the exception, where we're going just right back. Like, we wouldn't need to go. That would be, so yeah, we're just gonna go. Rather have a hop around ring finger moment. So there's the first time through. Second time. Same so far. Same so far. Alright, so we get. And then the part to really focus on is this. So that entire time, if we just focus on the. You're going to be fretting with your index and ring finger the whole time, making sure that your thumb moves, it never gets stuck in position when you're sliding. It's like there's a piece of string around these three fingers, whether you're in this position or this position, and anytime our thumb sticks, it gets all this, fucked up. So just be sure you're moving at your shoulder down when you slide. And in this case, it's it would be tempting to just stay in place. It wouldn't matter that much specifically this time because we're just going here and back, so it's the exception. But that said, if we were going up the neck, we'd want to be moving our thumb more. Doesn't matter that much this time. Anyway, when we get this, so we're gonna go. I'm pushing down with these two fingers, and we're gonna go. That's one total pick, not cool. So it was. Yeah, and that's us. So there it was. And then whatever. It's on the page. You've heard it a million times. So there's that stuff. Enjoy. I will see you in 2 weeks. Really looking forward. Take care, brother. And that's your video.